Yo, welcome to this video. This is your life coach and mentor, Jonathan Belcher. I'm feeling good even though I'm in this kind of tightish hoodie. Right here, it's kind of tight. Look at this. See my damn arm. I'm not the biggest guy in the world, but sheesh. This thing, I can barely move in this damn thing. Sheesh. But anyway, it's all good. Somewhere in the exchange, so I guess it's okay. But I feel tight in this thing. But anyway, we're going to start off with our daily affirmation. I am rich. I am financially free. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. In today's video, what I want to talk to you about is how to get more customers for your business, which is a very generic question, but who don't want more customers? Who doesn't want more people to serve? And I think a lot of people love business, the idea of business, because it allows you to control just your time, your income, but most importantly, you're doing something you probably like doing for the money you're earning, and that's why a lot of people are interested in getting good at business. A lot of people are interested in learning business. It's just a way for you to create your own way, and create a legacy for your children and your kids' kids. Business is the way to do it, really. Business is the way to create financial freedom. Business is the way to create generational wealth. Ultimately, at some point, if your family doesn't get into some business of some kind, then financial freedom to the ultimate degree is kind of going to be hard to get. But the way I've been thinking lately, it's about leaving a legacy. It's about thinking about 10, 30, even about my grandchildren, kids that I didn't even have yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been thinking lately. But how to get more customers. I've been in the online, make money online niche for a long time. And I done seen different markets come and go, different industries take rise, get hyped up, and then lose its hype. I done seen a whole lot of things over the last 9 to 10 years that I've been in the business. But there's some things that are universal. There's some things that, if you apply it, it's going to work no matter what you're doing and no matter what you're working on. So that's really what I want to talk about to you in this video, having to do with creating more prosperity in your life and your business. So how to get more customers for your business? How do you do it? Well, number one, you got to understand that business is a numbers game. And the more people that you can serve and the more people that you can impact, the greater your potential is going to be. So that would require that you be in a position where you can serve. That would require where you're in a position where you have something to offer the people, right? Drop a comment below. I want you to say, I have something to offer the people. I have something to offer the people. That could be anything. It could be a talent. It can be a gift. It could be something you have a knack for. It could be entertainment. It could be comedy. It could be music. It could be marketing. It could be anything you could think of. And you can have tremendous amount of success doing those things as long as you understand some principles. So if I just had to say, as far as getting more customers in a generic kind of way, because I'm not going to make this video too long. I have a tendency, I could talk for a long time. So I just want to keep this video kind of short. I'm trying to create more value in a short amount of time. So if you want to get more customers for any business, you need a strategy. You're going to have a strategy. And I want you to know that that strategy is not as important as the way you're thinking. The strategy that you're going to apply to create the success, get more customers, serve more people, make more sales, it's not as important as your mentality. The strategy is nowhere as important as the way you're thinking on a daily basis, being the CEO of your life. I'm telling you right now. Your mentality, the mind supersedes strategy. The mind supersedes all other things. So if you really want to get tapped in, it's all about a mental game. It's a mental battle. It's a mental growth phase that you got to go through before you really feel like you've got it. And even when you feel like you've got it, you don't got it, because the minute you feel like I got it, that's when things are going to go down the hill and you're going to start losing, because you feel like you know everything already. You feel like there's no more growing to do. You feel like you've made it to the promised land. So even when you get it, you still got to be learning. You still have to be listening. You still have to be conscious. You still have to be consistent. You still have to be disciplined. You still have to take control of your thoughts. It's a constant, when it comes to leveling up as an entrepreneur, is really it's a mental game more than anything. It's psychological more than it is about the strategy. So that's first and foremost. If you want to get more customers, you got to have the right mindset to be in the field that you're in, and you got to be a winner. You got to be an achiever. And I know you're that because you're subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe. Click the bell button below this video. You'll see a bell notification button. You can click that button and you'll be subscribed and you'll get notified immediately whenever I make videos. So yeah, so how to get more customers. You need a strategy that's scalable. All right? You got to have a strategy that's scalable. Something where the more you do it, the more you can grow. You know? And if it's not a strategy that's scalable, right? Meaning that you don't have to put more of your time, meaning that you don't have to be there to make the money. Does that make sense? Like, a 9-to-5 job is not really scalable. You can take the money from 9 to 5 and you can invest it to make more money, but it's not scalable because you're going to get paid the same amount every single hour. So you can't scale up a 9-to-5 job. Sure, you could get a promotion and make more money per hour, but you can't scale it up. And if you really want to make a lot of money and create the momentum you want in your business to create that traction so you can keep it going and keep it flowing with new customers consistently come in your business, you're going to need a strategy that you can scale up on, where you can be disciplined in that strategy, and the more disciplined you are in that strategy, you can see growth. All right? It's very important. And if it's not a scalable strategy that you have, then you're going to have to hire people to work for you. And this is what most CEOs and most companies do, is they hire a team of people to produce for them. Because as the CEO alone, you working alone, how the hell are you going to get rich doing it all by yourself? You can't talk to every person out there. You can't serve every customer out there by yourself. You can't be the only one selling the product to people, because if you're the only one, they have to come to you for you to sell them the product. But what if they have a team of people? If you have a team of people who you've hired, right? A team of people, let's say a sales team, just for example, you hired a sales team of people who inform people about your products. They help people with learning about your products, as well as make close sales and get transactions and get people to take your product or buy your product, right? Now you have something that's scalable. Now you have something, because it's the productivity. You can hire more people. You get to a point in business where you figure out your numbers. Very, very important. If you want to get more customers, you got to know your numbers. If you don't know where the people are finding you, if you don't know how people are, what's even making people come seek you, if you don't even know what's even making people interested in what you have to offer, how could you focus on that aspect of your business that's bringing you the most results? You can't. Excuse me, you can't. So you need a strategy that's scalable. A scalable strategy is, when it comes to internet marketing and really building a successful brand online, if we're talking about specifically that, some scalable strategies are blogging, YouTube creation, Facebook ads, paid ads. You can scale up on paid ads. But blogging and YouTube, those are kind of free strategies that you can build on, and over time, you can build an audience and stuff like that, using your content, using your talent, using your gifts. But I want you to remember, always remember that the strategy is not as important as the mentality that's backing that strategy. All right, no matter what strategy that is, because strategies can change, strategies can improve, you can adjust your strategy, but the way in which you think should be a constant thing. All the stuff we be talking about on the channel, feeling good, positive thinking, anchoring up good feelings, vibrating at a high frequency. All of those things are what's really going to make the strategy work at its best and optimal, level. Once your mind is right, your grind is going to automatically be right. Once your mind is right, your grind is right. I remember when this whole thing of making money online was like a foreign concept to me, right? Sure, I did get millionaire mentors and stuff like that on my journey because I had to. I needed to get people who were great in the field to teach me some stuff. And one of the things I realized is that a lot of them, you may think that they have all of this complex strategies in place to allow them to have the success that they have, but really and truly, when you really look at it, they have a very simple strategy that works for them over and over again. And that strategy is creating them all the success that they want in their business, just from one strategy. But every single time, the person behind the strategy is a person who has the right mentality. I've realized in business, people who are very successful, who've been successful for years, and it seems like they never aren't successful. You know those type of people who just become successful and they just keep becoming more and more and more successful? It's really because of the mentality behind their strategies. They have certain principles and philosophies that they live by. And applying those principles and those philosophies, no matter to what you're doing, you're going to eventually achieve success. Why? Because, once again, what I say in the last video, remember the last video? The law of attraction is always at play. So, how to get more customers? Getting more customers is about having more confidence in yourself. Getting more customers is about having a good self-image. Getting more customers is about having a good self-esteem. Because if you have a positive self-image, you're going to feel powerful enough to make a difference for somebody else. You can't expect to be in a business and think in your mind, nobody wants to be a part of my business. Nobody wants to buy my product. Nobody wants to get a part of my service. Nobody is going to receive what I have to offer. Oh my God, man. You can't think like that. You know what I mean? Because you're projecting that attitude into the universe. You got to have the boss mentality. There's people out there who want to work with me. There's people out there their lives are going to be changed from working with me. I'm on a mission. I have a vision to accomplish. Either you with the vision or you got to get the F out the way because I'm bulldozing my way through. That's the mindset you got to have. When it comes to getting more customers, you got to have that kind of mindset where it's like, look, I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not negotiating my dreams. I'm not negotiating and settling for less. The strategy might change, but the vision never does. The strategy might change, but the vision never does. The strategy might change that you use to get to where you want to go, but the vision don't change. You're not negotiating with the universe on your vision. You're not negotiating with the universe on whether or not what you want is possible or not because you already know it is. You're already acting as if it's already happened. You're already acting as if you already got the customers you've always wanted. You're already acting as if you've achieved the dream lifestyle that's been in your heart. So there's no way that the universe can keep what's meant for you from you. It has to open up. It has to. It's a law. So getting more customers is about a self-image, all right? And that has to do with your mentality. People who believe they can serve a purpose, people who believe they can impact in a positive way, people who believe they can do something. Those are the movers and shakers. Those are the movers and shakers who are actually doing something. Drop a comment below, say, I'm a mover and shaker. Drop a comment below, I'm a mover and shaker. I'm a mover and shaker. 300 to Freedom members. 300 to Freedom supporters. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. It's a mental game more than anything else. But without any further ado today, just to summarize real quick what I was talking about in this video. You have to have a strategy that's scalable so that you can serve more customers, you know, and so that it's not necessarily time-based, right? The same hour, let's say an hour goes by, you could get 5 customers. But if you have a scalable strategy, that same hour can go by, and instead of the 5 customers, you get 10 customers, for example. If you don't have a scalable strategy, that's not going to work, right? And then if you don't have a scalable strategy, another thing you may want to do or add on to your arsenal is hiring a sales team or hiring a team of people to get the word out about what you do, right? And you can outsource this. You can outsource this to other countries. You can outsource this to people who are skilled in what you need them to do. But, of course, you got to make sure you know what the strategy is that you want them to do because you got to train your workers. You got to train the people who are working for your corporation to do the right thing. So you got to know the strategy. You got to know the ins and outs of it so that you can train them if the person isn't already skilled in that. So those 2 things are going to massively increase your customers. A scalable strategy and a team that's working for you because more energy producing, of course, more energy is going to come back, right? The more you sow, whatever you reap what you sow, right? Whatever you sow is what you reap. And that's just always at play constantly, and that's where your power is, my friend. So I want you to drop a comment below, right? Drop a comment below, say people right now would love to be a part of my business. People right now want to be a part of what I got going on. People right now want to support me. People right now, they want to love on me. People right now, they want to help me to get to my dreams. I want you to have that belief, despite of how things may look. Despite of if you have one customer or not, I want you to have and move with the belief that you got hundreds of thousands of customers, hundreds of thousands of supporters, hundreds of thousands of people who want to see you win. Because by you giving off that attitude, that's exactly what's going to happen for you. People are going to start to want to see you win. I'm going to see you in the next video. This is your boy, Jonathan Belcher. Peace.